Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Chat South Africa with Pammy T. Now, my name is Pammy T, and you are always welcome to stop by. Now, I just bumped into a very interesting press release, if I were to say, by FIKILE MBALULA, where he was addressing the campaign that Women for Change is currently running. There is a shutdown that's planned by an organization called Women for Change. Now, they're planning to have a shutdown on the 21st of November. Just to acknowledge and just to highlight the situation that South Africa is facing when it comes to gender based violence. Now, a lot of people have lost their lives to this. A lot has been happening. We know just about 3 weeks ago, there are two young ladies in Mamelodi who lost their lives, and those two young ladies are just the tip of the iceberg. They are just a drop in the ocean compared to the gender-based violence that has been recorded and that is brought to our attention in South Africa. So the campaign by Women for Change is just to highlight that and to ask the government to prioritize it. You know that it is a national crisis and it is something that needs urgent attention from the government. Now, there is also a petition that was going around. It had about 1 million signatures, mostly recorded to be ladies that have signed that petition. Of course, we do have gents that have signed as well, because, GBV is not only a protection for women and children, it also does, speak about violation to men. So that petition did get about 1 million signatures on it. However, when it was presented, it was rejected. That's a story for another day. And after its rejection, then that's when this press release or this public speech by FIKILE MBALULA came out, where he is asking us. In fact, before we talk about it, let me just play you a clip of it so that we can be on the same page.
That issues that we are faced with will be resolved by us. So if you protest because you want the world to see that we have a challenge called GBV, at the end of the day, fine and good, but that must be resolved by us. Long after those leaders who are coming here will have left. And we must join the movement of GBV. Women for Change are calling for an intervention of a state of emergency, if I'm not mistaken, or the GBV to be declared a disaster, a national disaster. Those are issues that we need to join, because GBV affects us, our families, and everyone else. And there's nothing wrong about that. There's nothing that we should be in conflict about. And it's important that we as the ANC will feel free to join that particular movement.
Now, in all honesty, South Africa has become a bleeding nation. There's a lot of unalivings, a lot of lives that are taken by another unnecessarily. A lot of people have lost their lives this year alone. If you were to count how many people have just suddenly, out of the blue, lost their lives due to another person taking their life. Gender-based violence is very, very high in South Africa. South Africa is a bleeding nation. We know that there was a planned shutdown for the 17th of November, which is next week, Monday. And then there was this shutdown that was planned by Women for Change, which was supposed to be on the 21st of November. And now the presidential office has sent a message to the SAPS that there should be no marches, no protests, nothing like that from the 17th until after the 26th. So between the 17th and the 26th, there is to be no marches, no protests, nothing like that, because of the G20 that is coming to South Africa, to Joburg in particular. So it's very sad, because the message that I'm getting from FIKILE is, okay, we are bleeding, okay, you are injured, but close your injury for now. Let our visitors not see that injury, and then we'll deal with it after the visitors have left. So it seems to me like he's kind of embarrassed about South African affairs, and he doesn't want international visitors to see where or how South Africa is bleeding. Yes, I understand. He's speaking about the timing element, that, okay, we will attend to that issue, but not now. Let's wait for our visitors to leave, then we'll go back to addressing these issues. So let's not phone, let's not show our visitors the struggles that we are going through. That's the sense that I get. Same with the cleanup campaign that's happening in the city of Johannesburg. I feel like we're just cleaning up for the visitors, because why have we been living in this filth all along? And I understand in March, I know Chwaku was doing the cleanup campaign as well in the same places. In the CBD, this is Johannesburg, Hillbrow, Berea, Yeovil, the same cleanup campaigns were done. And they were also said to be in preparation for the G20. But obviously, now that the G20 is here already, there's another campaign just to make sure that everything is okay now, because the visitors are literally at the door. So why are we doing things for visitors? Are these not things that are of urgencies, things that we're supposed to be living? Because the city of Johannesburg is supposed to be permanently clean, not only clean because we have visitors coming. And with the unalivings that are happening, with the lives that are being lost on a daily in South Africa, that is a national crisis. And I don't understand why we're not prioritizing it, or why we are embarrassed about it. But let's chat about it, South Africa. What are your thoughts? Do you think really, yes, the timing is off? Or what is on your mind with regards to this particular topic?